Tuesday, April 8, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers, and welcome to the Future of News. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III, and thank you for tuning in to AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us as we dive into today's compelling stories. Assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues, we'll scrape the web for the latest insights and summarize them for you. Today, we'll explore how Trump's Visa Act leaves Washington students vexed. But keep your memory sharp, as studies suggest, because in Congo, Americans find freedom from death's edge. Meanwhile, the IRS shares secrets in immigration's complex web. Stay tuned for these intriguing tales and more. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Stock rally falters amid panic over tariffs. Nuggets fire coach GM 2 years post-title. Looney Tunes movie streaming date announced. Now let's take a look at today's breaking news. Breaking news. Nuggets fire Michael Malone and Calvin Booth. Coach GM out in Denver less than 2 years after NBA title. CBS Sports. The Denver Nuggets have fired head coach Michael Malone and general manager Calvin Booth, despite Malone leading the team to an NBA championship in 2023. The decision, attributed to internal tension and differing team management philosophies, aims to enhance the Nuggets' chances for the 2025 NBA championship. The IRS finalizes a deal to share tax information with immigration authorities. NPR. The IRS has finalized an agreement with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement to share tax information about certain undocumented immigrants, sparking concerns among immigrant advocates. The deal allows ICE to request data for immigrants with removal orders or under criminal investigation, potentially deterring tax compliance and threatening immigrant safety. Stock rally falters amid panic over President Trump's tariffs. Live updates. Fox Business. The stock market rally, initially fueled by optimism over U.S. tariff negotiations, faltered as the Dow fell over 300 points and the S&P 500 and Nasdaq dropped by 1.5% and 2.1%. This decline followed the White House's announcement of increased tariffs on Chinese imports after missed deadlines by China. Washington University students' visas revoked without notice by Trump administration. The Seattle Times. The University of Washington will offer legal services to students funded by their student fees to support those affected by recent events.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
April 8th in history. April 8th, 876. The Battle of Deir al-Aqul saves Baghdad from the Saffarids. April 8th, 1866. Austro-Prussian War. Italy and Prussia sign a secret alliance against the Austrian Empire.
Famous people born on this day. April 8th, 1968. Tracy Grammer, American singer-songwriter and guitarist. April 8, 1917. Grigory Kuzmin, Russian-Estonian astronomer, died 1988. And now on to today's news.
Business news. Oil extends brutal sell-off as fresh tariff wave imperils demand. Financial Post. Oil prices have plummeted to a 4-year low due to an escalating trade war, raising concerns about a significant decrease in energy demand. Susan Senk, veteran entertainment publicist, dies at 75. Variety. Susan Senk, a respected entertainment publicist and marketing executive, passed away in Manhattan. A heart transplant survivor, Senk had a prolific career in film publicity, working on over 400 campaigns. She held significant roles at Vestron Video and Columbia TriStar, later founding her own PR firm. Donations can be made to the Camp Sloan YMCA Susan Senk Memorial Fund. Market sell-off creates rare buying window. 3 quality ASX 200 shares I'd buy right now. Motley Fool Australia. The ASX 200 has declined due to global trade tensions and Wall Street volatility, creating potential buying opportunities for investors. Analysts recommend considering Aristocrat Leisure, Pro Medicus, and Zero shares, citing their strong fundamentals, growth potential, and attractive valuations during the market sell-off.
Science News. Review of thousands of studies confirms best way to keep memory sharp. Science Alert. Research shows exercise significantly boosts brain function, including cognition, memory, and executive function across all ages. Activities like walking, cycling, and yoga enhance brain health by increasing hippocampus size and neuroplasticity. Regular exercise, even low intensity, is essential for mental sharpness and combating cognitive decline, particularly in aging populations. Midolin, we tested it for 90 days, our shocking month-by-month review and the real science behind the mitochondria-boosting formula. Financial Post. The article discusses a personal journey of seeking sustainable energy solutions, exploring various options like B12 shots and adaptogen blends, ultimately highlighting the challenges of finding an effective, long-lasting energy source without experiencing a subsequent crash. Geologists uncover the world's largest lithium deposit under American supervolcano worth 413 billion euros, freerepublic.com. Geologists have discovered the world's largest lithium deposit under the McDermott caldera, an ancient supervolcano in the western U.S. The site contains lithium concentrations significantly above global averages, potentially reshaping clean energy technology. The deposit, valued at 413 billion euros, formed through a unique two-stage geological process.
Today's obituaries. Notable Dominicans killed in the Jet Set nightclub roof collapse. Tony Blanco. Brief Wikipedia summary. Tony Blanco was a Dominican baseball player who played in MLB and NPB. He was known for his time with the Chunichi Dragons, Yokohama Dena Bay Stars, and Oryx Buffaloes. Blanco died at 44 due to injuries from a nightclub roof collapse in Santo Domingo. Nelsie Cruz, 41, politician, governor of Monte Cristi Province since 2020. Ruby Perez, brief Wikipedia summary. Ruby Perez was a Dominican merengue singer who transitioned from aspiring baseball player to music after a leg injury. He gained fame with Wilfrido Vargas's orchestra, and as a solo artist. Perez won multiple awards and was active in philanthropy. He died in a nightclub collapse in 2025. Kenny Adams, brief Wikipedia summary. Kenny Adams, an esteemed boxing trainer and former Olympic amateur boxer, was known for pioneering strength training in boxing. He coached 26 professional world champions and 34 Olympians, including notable names like Evander Holyfield and Roy Jones Jr. Adams was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2024. Marcel Kupak, brief Wikipedia summary. Marcel Kupak was a Czech footballer who played as a forward in the Czech First League and UEFA Cup. He played 199 matches between 1993 and 2003 and later in non-league football. Kupak passed away on April 7, 2025 at the age of 51. Brian Jones, brief Wikipedia summary. Brian Jones, a Welsh rugby union player for Newport RFC and the national team, passed away at 89. His death was announced on the date of the article. Raghbir Lal, brief Wikipedia summary. Raghbir Lal Sharma was an Indian hockey player who won gold medals with the Indian team at the 1952 and 1956 Olympics. He passed away at 95 on April 7, 2025. Coleman O'Donovan, brief Wikipedia summary. Coleman O'Donovan was a celebrated Irish hurler and Roman Catholic priest. He played for Middleton and Don O'More clubs and was part of Cork's 1952 All-Ireland Senior Hurling Championship winning team. Ordained in 1953, he served in various parishes before retiring in 2003, later becoming vice president of Middleton GAA Club. Laura Pantelakos, Brief Wikipedia summary. Laura Pantalakos was an American politician who served as a Democratic member of the New Hampshire House of Representatives from 1978 to 2022. She was the longest-serving member at her retirement. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls.
Health news. Congo repatriates 3 Americans who had faced death sentences over a failed coup plot. ABC News. 3 Americans convicted of a failed coup attempt in Congo have been repatriated to the U.S. after their death sentences were commuted to life imprisonment. The repatriation was part of judicial diplomacy efforts between the two countries, amid ongoing talks for a minerals deal and security support. Lesotho, the tiny African nation in the crosshairs of Trump's tariff war. The Week magazine. Donald Trump imposed a 50% tariff on imports from Lesotho, a nation known for its textile exports, particularly denim. This move threatens Lesotho's economy, heavily reliant on garment manufacturing, and could lead to factory closures and job losses. Lesotho disputes the tariff's basis, highlighting its potential economic devastation. Review of thousands of studies confirms best way to keep memory sharp. Science alert. Exercise significantly enhances brain function, including cognition, memory, and executive function, across all age groups. Activities like walking, cycling, and yoga improve focus, decision-making, and memory, with notable benefits for those with ADHD. Regular exercise, even low intensity, boosts neuroplasticity and can reverse age-related brain shrinkage. Entertainment news. Record attendance at Geneva's Watches and Wonders, with tariffs looming on Swiss watches. Forbes. Watches and Wonders, a luxury watch trade show in Geneva, saw a 12% increase in attendance, attracting 55,000 visitors from April 1st, 7. The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, gets streaming date. Forbes. The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, will soon be available for digital streaming. Check platforms for release dates and streaming availability to watch the animated feature at home.
And now a couple of dad jokes for you. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. 2 fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "How do you drive this thing?"
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!